So let's talk about the 3 tips I'm going to share with you to pass your prop firm challenge. Whether you are playing end of day drawdown or trailing drawdown, that would be the difference between, let's say, Topstep and APEX, where APEX has a trailing drawdown, Topstep has an end of day drawdown. Now let's assume that your drawdown is about $2,500. Well, what we have to do is we have to apply mathematics to it. And what we have here is the risk to ruin. First and foremost, what you would want to do is practice on the account before you go live. Most prop firms allow for practice. Once you practice, you want to get your stats. You want to know what your win rate is. If your win rate is 50%, put that there. Your average profit loss is 1-to-1, put that there. We are risking 10% per trade. What does that mean? We have a $2,500 drawdown, then what we need to do is allocate 10%, $250, no more. Otherwise, you're asking for some trouble here, okay? Let's assume we're 50% trader, hitting 1-to-1, risking 10% per trade. In our max drawdown, we're going to give ourselves a buffer. So if you have a $2,500 drawdown, you only want to utilize $1,250, which is 50% of your max drawdown here. So we calculate your risk to ruin is 63%, which means you have about a 36% chance of passing. Now, how do we improve your chances of passing? We could simply change your average risk to reward to 1.5-to-1. We calculated your chances of passing improve to at or about 83%, with your risk to ruin being 16%. Now, why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because a lot of traders just don't know how to manage their risk, and they do not know what profit targets are required to successfully pass their prop firm challenge. Now, I want to show you guys something else here, and we're going to go on over to the charts. What you can see here, we have Titan Excel. This was our entry indicator. We had an entry here, and we hit a 2-to-1 here with NQ. With the S, more of the same. If you guys want to learn more about these trade designs, check out trade1348.com. Download the app for absolutely free. You're going to get all the education for absolutely free, and if you feel like this is something you want to do, go for it. Also, in the app, check out the useful links section. There's a PDF that explains the rules to our system, and you get to try it out for 7 days free and become a believer. Okay, we got a trade design to the upside. We got a break here, and ES paid us just over a 1-to-1. So what are these lines? That's my opening range, and I want you to install the opening range breakout indicator. Why? Because this is going to help you understand if the market is open in a range and allow you to sit out of the market when it's ranging. Now, the opening range breakout indicator, or the opening range breakout strategy, suggests that the first 15 minutes of the market establishes a range, and once a range is established, then it chooses a direction. Statistically, the suggestion is that wherever the market breaks out to, 70% of the time, it's going to trend in that direction. We have our indicator there. Let's go ahead and do a search so you guys know exactly what to install here. Opening range breakout, and we are looking for the one with Syntax Geek. Once you get this indicator, what you're going to find is in style, you're going to have all of these price targets enabled. It's going to look like Skittles on your chart. Disable everything but the first 5. Everything else unchecked. Leave your box labels and labels on price scale, values and status line. Leave that checked, and you will then have your nice little box. For those who like to trade NQ, not only today, but what it did yesterday. So you got a breakout on the range. It gave you a nice 3-to-1. Congratulations, you're well on your way to passing your prop firm. We see a trade design down. We waited for the break of range. Congratulations, trended all the way down. Now, if we go ahead and we look at the historicals of the trade design, draw historical designs, and on every candle, my system allows you to back test, and we're going to wait for this to populate. In this example here, we can clearly see we have a trade design here to the downside, finally breaks, of which you are able to secure all the way down to the next trade design, or let's take it to the bottom of this wick, 98 points. One NQ contract would have made you $2,000. But these are simple steps to allow you to pass the prop firm. Manage your risk and know when to enter, and do not be greedy. Always set a target. If the market gives you a 1.5 to 1 or better, great. Now, our system also includes what we call an average to a range trailing stop. We're going to go ahead and enable this. Check out 1348 Legends, go on over to settings, enable your trailing stop, and this is what it does for you. You enter the trade, it recommends where your stop should be. We have a move stop indicator that also alerts you, but since your target is 1.5 to 1, you default to that and or just raise your stop to 2 to 1 and secure the bag. Wherever the market goes is wherever the market goes. The best way to pass your prop firm is to have your targets, not to be greedy, understand your allocation. I'll include the link to the risk to ruin calculator down below in the comment section. I will also include a link to Trade 1348 where you can download the app. That's all I got for you guys. It's a boring video. I think I did this in one take. Peace.